What's up, everybody? Welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei, and today I'm gonna be doing analysis on DJT stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, this asset grabs my attention because for the last couple of sessions, it grew from $10.5 all the way up to $15, and it gained about 50% to its value within just a couple of trading sessions. And I made a video back in the days on this asset. The last video that I made was published on February 27th of 2022. And it was a DWAC stock. It was the same stock, but before the merger. And well, I have to admit that its price action is quite interesting. And to be honest, this asset is not the best for investors. But if you want to know more about technical analysis, and if you want to receive a real call to trade on a pretty much consistent basis with a risk-free 100% money-back guarantee, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my Safe Haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Here are just a few of my trade results from the first half of October. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. Once the spots are filled, enrollment will close. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market. So, and let's begin with the bigger scale of its price action. If you zoom out to daily time frame and take a look at its price chart, you can see that it doesn't have any performance to the upside. It is pretty much in sideways movement with the level of support around $10 to $12 mark. And all of these spikes are short-lived spikes, and as you can see, despite the fact that they are listed on Nasdaq Stock Exchange, they didn't publish any earnings report. And in general, the only I would say most famous account on this social media is Donald J. Trump account, and he has 11.2 million followers, and all other accounts are not so active. And in general, this company is a property of Donald Trump, and that is why he tries to promote this asset as hard as he can. On top of that, if you take a look at the general sentiment related to this stock, if you type in Google search bar DJT stock and switch to News tab folder, you will see several recent news, and I want to pay attention to this one. Truth Social stock explodes as it merges with a nuclear fusion company. And guys, in general, I would say that this type of news might be quite beneficial for the stock, but we don't have any details of this deal. And if we know these details, in this case, the exact price of DJT should be right around the level that is directly defined in the contract. But for now, we don't have this number. That is why this movement to the upside potentially might have a trend continuation. And so let's take a look at some financials of this company. If you click right here, you can see that its income statement is quite poor, I would say. They have a revenue of less than $1 million, and their total market cap is $4.16 billion. And I would say that this company is extremely overvalued even at these current prices. On top of that, you can see that they are consistently diluting their shareholders. From Q1 of 2023 to the present day, the number of shares outstanding grew from 87.5 million shares to 277.88 million shares. Definitely, it is not a good sign for an existing shareholders. That is why it is the stock that you can trade, but not to invest. On top of that, guys, their balance sheet is really poor. I would say that despite the fact that they cover all their liabilities with their assets, their cash flow is negative, and they don't have enough money to operate without a dilutional process. That is why, guys, all of these news are short-lived catalysts. That is why be cautious with your long position. And you might wonder why this asset has a substantial growth in its price for more than 40%. And this is why. This is an apewisdom.io website. This website tracks the activity of Wall Street Bets community. And as you can see, Trump Media and Technology Group, DJT stock, it is on the 7th place right now, and it gained 87 positions for the last 24 hours. And for now, the upvotes for the stock is almost 2,000, as you can see. And it has 131 mentions for the last 24 hours, and the number of mentions grew by 1.5%. On top of that, it is at the top of the watcher section of wallstreetbets.com of stocktweets.com website. It is you can find it right here, and yes, this is the sentiment that is a real driver of the price of the stock. That is why, guys, be cautious with your long position, but definitely you can benefit out of its most recent movements. So let's zoom in to 1 hour time frame, and you can see that we have an extremely high level of RSI. And if I zoom in even further to, let's say, 5 minutes time frame, I can see a level of support and level of resistances. If I connect these several bottoms, you can see that it is a pure range of support. And for now, we have a sideways movement on the aftermarket hours, and I believe that on today's session, we might see the retracement, because if this asset breaks $13.93 mark, it will establish first level, first lower low point. And if it doesn't break right after this movement to the downside, if it doesn't break this previous swing high at roughly $15, it will be a first major bearish sign with a huge downside potential. But guys, if this asset on the upcoming session will have another set of bullish news from Donald Trump himself, or from other, let's say, from retail community, definitely we might see another leg to the upside. But I don't think that this movement will be quite substantial, because I don't see a lot of momentum that might support its movement based on indicators and based on the level that it reached within this bull run. As you can see, it hit only the level where it was on November the 3rd. And guys, take a look right here. If we zoom out, you can see that it is at its lowest point ever. If we take a look at this part of its price action alone, you can see that this spike is nothing else but another attempt to benefit out of some news. But every time when it happened back in the days, you can see that all these spikes were very short-lived spikes. That is why, guys, be cautious with your long position. I would say that more beneficial might be a short position on the stock, despite the fact that you might not like my position, but I prefer to be 100% honest with you. And Yes, the short position is also a position where you can benefit out of the volatility of different assets. And if you are not, if you don't care about the company itself, if your main intention is just to earn some money from the volatility of the market, guys, you can trade in both directions, and both directions are equally beneficial, but definitely short positions might be not for the unexperienced traders. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys until next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.